Do you think the White House strategy against ISIS is working?
I think it's making slow progress. Certainly success at Kobani, which has been freed of ISIS fighters, and many ISIS fighters were killed there, is a success. I don't think that people are wise to talk about a quick move against Mosul. ISIS is very dug in there. It's a big city. It's a place where you'd need to have house-to-house fighting to clear people out. Bombing, like what you saw in Kobani, wouldn't work in Mosul. So I'm a little surprised to hear people talking about that as if it's a near-term objective.
And if we are talking about Mosul, and it would require going house to house, sort of clearing, as we saw U.S. troops do in Iraq, who is capable of doing that aside from U.S. soldiers?
You put your finger on what I think remains the most difficult part of the U.S. strategy in Iraq and eventually in Syria. Who are the boots on the ground going to be as you go in and retake this territory? Bombing is useful in degrading your adversary, as we've seen in Kobani, but to actually clear them from urban areas requires very, very tough, experienced troops, typically Special Operations Forces, U.S. Marines, as in Fallujah in 2004. Those troops don't exist yet. The U.S. is trying to train them in the Iraqi security forces, in the Kurdish Peshmerga, but my sources say they're nowhere near ready for that kind of battle. So I think people need to be careful that they don't let the sense of momentum get too far and get into fights that they can't win yet.